Bike chains go as old as the inception of bicycles. Throughout the years, we have seen some fantastic inventions of bikes and bike components, from various speed drivetrains to electric bicycles. But one invention that took decades is anything but bike chains. After all, chains were going great until the belt system came out with a new perspective. However, it is debatable which approach is better. While some even argue that the belt system is more of a fuss but nothing concrete, we will dig deeper to learn more about these two systems. There isn't anything particularly new to talk about the chain system after this is the same setup that has been going strong for decades. A reliable, versatile, and compatible old friend. Everyone knows the chain system, so it's easy to fix if any issues arise. However, even if everything is fine with the chain system, the belt tries to do the same thing, but just better. As a result, belt drives on bicycles are becoming increasingly popular. Using the same technology of belt drive motorcycles, the result is an incredibly tough, clean, and long-lasting experience that many prefer over a chain. Let's get rolling with the traditional chain system. The primary source of friction in a chain drivetrain is the tension between pedaling. This leads chains to stretch and wear more. Also, they wear them at different rates. As these parts wear, they become less efficient and degrade faster. A chain often runs at an angle that is inefficient and drains more energy. But as a pioneer of the genre, something has to be invincible in favor of chains, right? Well, that is the compatibility with all kinds of frames. And chains are the undisputed champ in this case. No matter what type of frame and derailleur the bike is packed with, the chain system is compatible with the bike. Not only that, you probably won't see a belt drive on full suspension bikes or hardtail MTBs. And there's a reason why its simple chains are compatible with full suspension. With most full suspension cycles, the effective chainstay length changes as the suspension travels. This flexibility is accomplished with springs in the derailleur, which keep the chain at proper tension. This isn't possible with belt drives. So again, if you're a complete off-road junkie, the curve is always leaning towards chains. And there are takes for casual riders too. Chains are easier to install and adjust. This makes servicing easier. And since the chain system is known to everyone, it's safe to say all mechanics are at ease. And the spare parts are easier to find when in need. So it's better to be stuck with the broken chain to be fixed in a remote area rather than finding a replacement belt. Most small bike shops and department stores don't even stock parts for belt-driven bikes. Even if you need to change your chain, it is dramatically cheaper than belts. So chains are not only easy to find, but also easy on your wallet. Okay, if you were bored of chains dominating for decades, we have modern belts made out of synthetic materials, including nylon and carbon fiber. First of all, these materials don't rust, so belts are easily the favorites for all the lazy ones who don't like the hassle of cleaning and maintenance now and then. This property makes belt drives an excellent choice for areas where corrosion is common. People often prefer belt drives for their practicality and low maintenance, as they don't need lubricant services and last 3 to 5 times longer than a chain drive, saving loads of time, money, and effort. And if you are constantly annoyed by cranking chain sounds, a belt system is a blessing for you. It's quieter, almost silent, so you can enjoy your surroundings. Yeah, it is easy and convenient. But what about the riding experience? First of all, belts are significantly lighter than chains. To be more precise, 1/3 the weight of traditional chains. So instantly, riders feel the pleasant change and a sudden boost of confidence while riding something light and sharp. The belts are manufactured in a single loop, making the revolutions more refined. There are no pins or rollers to stretch or wear out like bike chains. As a result, belts offer an excellent advantage over chains of long wear life. This factor heavily justifies the efficiency of the belt system. Since belt drives don't stretch or wear like chains, they keep their shape much better over time, resulting in a lesser loss of efficiency in the long term. Overall, this improves riding pleasure, especially at higher speeds or output. But even belts come with some shortcomings. The drivetrain has extra resistance, making riding tricky at lower rates. The main disadvantages of belts are that you need a belt-specific bike frame. The parts are hard to find in shops, and there's a higher upfront cost. Belt drives need compatible bike frames because the frame must have a split, so the belt can be installed. This complicates the overall process and is very complex to comprehend if you are not a pro. And of course, belts are not compatible with most full suspension bikes. Belts must stay at the same tension and cannot tolerate the extremeness of most MTB movements. So, what's the conclusion then? Which one to choose and why? If you have had enough of the chain system for years, you can try an easy and modern belt drive. Belt-driven bicycles are trendy for their low maintenance requirements and cleanliness, particularly among bicycle tourists and commuters. But of course, when tough get more rigid, there is no competition to an old-school chain system that fits every frame, incredibly full suspensions. And, as always, following the purpose, the choice is always yours. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you want more of such videos or any kind of bike videos you would like to see in the comments section.